This is it, FIFA 16 Everton career mode, finally with a new screen recorder. There will not be insane, like a bunch of insane lag spikes every 2 seconds, because I finally found a screen recorder that actually records FIFA well. And as you can see, they were the best defensive team in the league by 10 goals. Yeah, let's get into this now. Here's our lineup, basically the same thing as always. So again, we're taking on West Brom here at home. We should be getting the win here. I don't know if you heard that, but I got a Skype message. I'm not sure if it records speakers while I'm doing narration, but anyways. Yeah, but West Brom are one of those teams that can just... Yeah, anyways, good save by Foster there. West Brom are one of those teams that can just, like, really just defend really well, then just nick a goal, and then you just frustratingly lose, like, 1-0 or something, even though you've been dominating the whole game. Like, West Brom can do that, like they did to Everton in real life. That was one of the most frustrating games I've ever watched. But anyways, yeah, hopefully we can get the win here. 35 minutes in, still no goals. But how about that? How about that from Iñaki Williams? I put so much power on that shot, but somehow he just... I don't even know how to explain that. I wouldn't even call that a shot. Like, what was that? Anyways, the next opportunity in the 48th minute for Lacazette. I put the same amount of power on that as I did on Iñaki Williams' shot. And that happened. He nearly scored. Goalkeeper pulled off a great save there. Anyways, Gonalons turns and shoots, and it's miles off target. 58th minute, still haven't found the goal. Goalkeepers in FIFA 16. You know, what are you gonna do? I mean, well, we've taken the lead. It's Aubameyang who scores, but it's only because of a ridiculous mistake by the goalkeeper. I don't know what he was trying to do there. It was a terrible mistake by Foster, and Aubameyang pounces on it, pounces off the opportunity, and puts Everton into the lead, 1-0. That's his third goal in the Premier League this season, after signing from Dortmund. Now, Olsen, that's a very poor clearance. Sconnellon sends it down to Eriksson, who puts it wide, but it would not have counted. He was also offsides. So it's not as bad that he missed from there. Anyways, Mane completely destroys that defender, then gets in the cross, but the keeper punches away. Then it falls to Gonalons, gets away from Rondon, but Hilton makes the block. Then we do get a corner in stoppage time. Can we double our lead? Can we ensure a victory here? Cross, Gonalons can't get his head on it. Camacho rushing out to get the ball. Are we doing a throw-in? The final seconds of the game, but it's a pitiful throw-in. And West Brom do hold on to the ball here. Gardner to Fernandez, and then Olsen. And that would be it. We do beat West Brom. It's only 1-0, but a win is a win. So, 3 points in the bag. That's fine. I don't care that it was only 1-0. I mean, as long as we're holding on to our position at the top of the league, that's all I care about. So, if we're just going to grind out 1-0 wins, that's perfectly fine. Anyways, Champions League quarterfinals. Actually, not... Is it? Yeah, it is quarterfinals. Against FC Porto. Probably, I think this is probably one of the best draws we could have gotten. But still, it's going to be very tough opposition, and we're going to need to get a couple goals here at Goodison Park tonight and not concede to be in the best position to go through. Obviously, got former Real Madrid goalkeeper Iker Casillas in goal, and they also have Abu Bakar and Brahimi, who are some very incredible players. Anyway, here's Andre on the ball in the 9th minute for Porto in their beautiful brown away kits. Anyways, Corona nearly put them into the lead in the 10th minute, but Tim Howard is called into action early on, and he makes a great save to keep us in this game. To keep it at 0-0. Anyways, Christian Eriksen, cross in, Jose Angel gets his header on it, and it's a corner to Everton in the 18th minute. It's in from Parejo. Aubameyang, it's over the crossbar by quite a considerable distance. Now Gonalons for Everton. The Lyon signing still going, and Casillas makes a great save there. Could have been 1-0 from Gonalons. It would have been a great goal by the center midfielder. Now Aubameyang. Casillas punches away. Gonalon's actually a CDM, but I think I have him at center mid. I don't know. Anyways, just look at that. Look at that. That is just that's just incredible skills from Abubakar there. Now Corona takes the corner and it falls. No, Corona receives the corner. Then we cleared away, but it falls right back to him. Now Mbula. It's time for Stoke in real life. Andre finds his teammate, and Howard catches that. Still 0-0. 62nd minute. We really need a goal. Junuzovic, Eriksson, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang into the box, but he cannot get the final shot away. Marcano gets there just in the nick of time. But then Coleman, that's a great header, finds Williams. Can we get on the counter-attack? I guess not really counter-attack, but can we get back on the attack? Good passing between Eriksson and Williams. Eriksson with the final shot, and he really should have done better there. He put that miles wide from a position that he really would normally be scoring from, so I'm not sure what happened there. It's a pitiful effort from the former Tottenham man. Anyways, Aubameyang, another chance, 80th minute now. Eriksson to Aubameyang. Lacazette's offsides, now he's not. Lacazette, saved by Casillas. The rebound is into the back of the net, and we strike very late on to take the lead over Porto. This goal could be very important if we want to go through. Lacazette is the hero today. And it looks like from certain angles that it was actually an own goal. But then from the next angle, you'll see that it was very clearly Lacazette who got the last touch on it. So, Alexandre Lacazette. Huge goal. That'll light up the crowd here at Goodison Park. Stones has a poor clearance, but Jagielka recovers for him. Aubameyang now. Can we get a second? If we get a second, I think we're pretty much going through. If we get a second and don't concede. Aubameyang still going. Reyes cuts it out in the end. Then we win it back with Morales. Finds Lacazette, who's on sides, and he strikes it, but it's straight to Iker Casillas. He's always going to be saving those. But then his clearance actually, his punt was actually deflected by Maicon. Now they're passing it around the back here. Reyes. Back to Casillas. Reyes. Mbula. Junuzovic does well to win that. Baines to Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Lacazette. Lacazette back to Aubameyang, and he puts it back for Alexandre Lacazette, and he gets his second goal, and might have gotten the goal to send us through to the to the semi-finals. This is another massive goal. We've taken over the game in these last 10 minutes, and Lacazette makes it 2-0 to Everton. This is the perfect position to be in heading into the away leg in Portugal. We are 2-0 up on aggregate, 2-0 up on the night, obviously. This is the first leg. 2 goals for Lacazette. Get in there. Brahimi's free kick. Can Mbula get his head to it? Not quite. Junuzovic gets it away. Morales header. Jose Angel though. Maicon back to Jose Angel, and it is just inches wide of the post there. Tim Howard did not have that covered, but luckily it did go wide, and that's how the game finished. 2-0 to Everton at Goodison Park. Again, a great position to be in heading into the second leg. Anyways, here's the next match. Coming up. Nope, never mind. I forgot to cut this part. I meant to cut this out of the video. Hold on. Alright, so I went ahead and cut the rest of that out of the video after I finished. I just stopped that recording, the audio recording, and cut the rest of it out. Anyways, here's the league table right now. We hold on to our lead at the top with 74 points. We are 6 points clear of Arsenal with only 2 losses this season. The Community Shield, we did win that. The FA Cup, we are still in the semifinals. We could go and win that, but we did lose Capital One Cup final, unfortunately, to Manchester United. They scored a late goal. We did win the preseason tournament. And yeah, as you can see, again, Monaco won the Champions League last season somehow, because the team on the left side of the Copa Europe is always the Champions League winners. But anyways, now we could be into the semifinals. There might be a Merseyside derby in the semifinals if Liverpool go through and we potentially draw them. That would be really cool. Or maybe even in the final, should we both make it there. Anyways, Europa League, not really important to us, but yeah. And here's World Cup qualifying. We are top. Only 1 loss, 19 points. Then here are the top scorers. Our top scorer was Eriksson, I believe. Then he also got the most assists. And Howard, how about that? 18 clean sheets. No one else is anywhere near. And Stones actually has the most red cards with 3. And here's our lineup for the next game. I forgot to show it. So yeah, that's our lineup against Newcastle United. So here's Cabela, 13th minute. Tim Howard out to get that. Morales finds Kikuta Mane. Tim Krul makes the save. Excellent one-handed save by the Dutch goalkeeper. Anyways, the corner kick in from Danny Parejo. It's out by De Jong, but Parejo gets it back in. And Tiote sends it out of the penalty area. We do get a throw-in from that. Williams finds Aruna Kone. Finds Kikuta Mane. Tim Krul with another great save to deny Mane. Mane could have had 2 goals. Well, actually, I guess he wouldn't have had that second chance had we not gotten that corner. So Mane could have scored. Anyways, another chance for him, but that time it was miles over the bar. That was not going to go in. But anyways, he's had plenty of chances so far. He's playing quite well, to be honest, in this match. Morales finds Kone, and what a goal that would have been. Wow, so that was just insane from Aruna Kone. If that would have gone in, that would have just been incredible. Anyways, Mbemba. And again, these goalkeepers. I don't understand. Like, I haven't had this type of stuff hasn't happened very much in FIFA, like, to me. I mean, I've seen videos of it happening to a bunch of people. It hasn't happened that much to me, like, whether to my goalkeeper or to the opposition. It hasn't happened much, but in this episode, there's already been 2 ridiculous mistakes by goalkeepers, including an own goal now, like, twice in one episode. We've been gifted goals. The West Brom game would have been a draw, and then this game, who knows what would have happened. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal what happened, but yeah, we could have dropped some significant points if it weren't for the goalkeepers. If it weren't for the goalkeepers making stupid mistakes. Anyways, Sissoko for Tiote, and that was actually closer than I initially expected, or than Tim Howard expected either. Free kick in from Tiote. Jagielka's header. Kikuta Mane can't get the header out. Dummett back to Cabela, and that's just a great goal by Remy Cabela. And Newcastle are level on 66 minutes. Just very poor defensively. We left a huge gap for Cabela, and he hits it on the half volley. It's into the back of the net. No chance for Tim Howard that time. He might have 18 clean sheets, but he's not going to save that one. So Remy Cabela getting his 2nd goal of the Barclays Premier League season for Newcastle United. And Mane almost got the diving header there, but it ended up the defender heading it out for a corner in the end. Again, as always, Parejo taking the corner. Williams actually got his head on it last, so it will be a goal kick. Now Aruna Kone. Kikuta Mane was miles offside. That's not who I was trying to pass it to, but somehow Nucevic got it into the back of the net. Obviously won't count. That he's not who I was trying to pass to, but sometimes the game just doesn't pass to the right person. You know, it happens, whatever. So the goal scorer Cabela was coming off for Tovan there. I don't know why. I think I meant to cut this part out too. Maybe not though. Oh no, actually I didn't. Never mind. Florian Tovan, the substitute, just came on. Can he get a goal for Newcastle United? Can he put them into the lead? It looks like it possibly. John Stones. He might have just saved us there. I don't think Tim Howard was going to save that one either. But John Stones, right in the last second, slides in and blocks that. And they did win a corner, but nothing came of it. Anyways, Kikuta Mane still going. And the former Vancouver Whitecaps man nearly got a goal. That was like his 3rd shot on goal this game, but Tim Krul was determined not to let Mane score. Now Morales to Mane once again. Mane finds Junuzovic just wide. I thought that was going in at first. And it was 5 minutes of stoppage time. Can we find a winner, or will Newcastle find a winner, or will it end in a draw? Got 5 minutes for something huge to happen here. Morales intercepted from Wijnaldum there, but not before the referee could blow his whistle. And that was it. Finished 1-1. That's fine. 1-0. It's not a terrible result. So, yeah, I just love this stadium in this game. This is one of my favorite stadiums. Like, this view was great of that stadium there. And, yeah, I don't know why. This Newcastle stadium is just really, really cool. And then this view, that was also a really cool shot as well from the stadium. So, yeah, I don't know. I just really like their stadium. Anyways, here's the away leg against Porto coming up in a second here. I didn't show lineups because I forgot. They're probably going to be mostly the same, though. Both teams are going to be playing their best possible lineups. Josue. Abubakar just wide. It actually hit the post on its way out. Now, Josue. Terrible, terrible slip by Coleman. That's not the place to slip. Then Lika finds someone, and Howard made the save. That really was a huge save. Could have taken the lead there in the 23rd minute, I believe it was. Howard punches away that corner. Angel finds Andre. Maicon back to Andre. And it's out by Parejo. Now, Aubameyang. If we can get a goal here, we're surely through to the Champions League semifinals. But he shoots it straight to the goalkeeper. Now Lika. Second half now. 64th minute. Still 0-0. Tim Howard catches that cross. Kikuta Mane. Into the box, and he decided to head that for whatever reason, but Casillas actually parried it away. Unfortunately, there was no one there to get the rebound. Dani Osvaldo to Danilo. Besic tried to block it, but Andre still got there in time. Yep. Yeah, that was a red card, apparently. Gonalons is off. We're down to 10 men. Luckily, there's only 5 minutes left, but unfortunately, he'll be suspended. Yeah. Not a player. I think we have Camacho, we have Junuzovic. I think we will survive. But yeah, it always sucks to lose a player who's in your starting 11. But luckily, we have lots of depth in this center midfield area. They do get a dangerous free kick here. If they can cross this in and get ahead to it, they might sneak in a goal and maybe could potentially do some miraculous late comeback. They've definitely dominated this game so far. But he slams that free kick miles over the bar. That was their last chance to have any chance of, you know, making a comeback. But of course, they just had to score. Clean sheet's gone. They get to go back in stoppage time. Dani Osvaldo. I think, honestly, Tim Howard could have done better than that, but I'm not going to complain too much because they're still going through. And he has this. We probably wouldn't have been going through if it weren't for Tim Howard's heroics in other games and this game as well, so I'm not going to complain too much. But anyways, it finished 1-0 to Porto on the night, but 2-1 to Everton on aggregate. See, that second goal from Lacazette was huge, and we are through to the Champions League semi-finals in the second season, and we might also win the Premier League as well. We could win. I think we could potentially win at least a treble, maybe a quadruple if there's. No, we're out of the Capital One Cup, so yeah, we could still win the treble, which would just be incredible. Here it is right now. Liverpool went through, so again, there could be a Merseyside derby in the semis or in the final. Should we both make it to the final? Anyways, FA Cup against Manchester City. They're actually having a terrible season. I think they're in 10th or something. Not sure why. They have a really good lineup, and they even added in Cavani as well. It's ridiculous how bad they're doing. Anyways, Lacazette put us into the lead in the 30th minute, and Mane finally gets a goal after a few good performances. 55th minute, we're 2-0 up. Surely we're going through to the next round. And yeah, Manchester City's season just keeps getting worse and worse. Anyways, they're simulating a Barclays Premier League game against West Ham. It's always dangerous to sim away games, but I believe they're at least in the relegation zone. I think they're actually bottom of the league, even. So that's just really, I don't understand how West Ham would be bottom of the league. That would never happen in real life. But they did take the lead through Valencia in the 40th minute, and Funes Mori suffered an injury back in the 18th minute. But again, we have lots of squad depth in that area, so we'll be fine. This is my second team, by the way. Williams did equalize for Everton in the 66th minute, and that's how the game finished. 1-1. Decent result, it's fine, I don't care. But yeah, we're going to show Funes Mori's injury. So he ended up being out for 6 weeks with the torn calf muscle. That sucks, but he's not a first-team player anyway, so that's fine. Anyways, I'll see you next Friday for the next episode of my Everton Career Mode.